Welcome to day 2 of our week of Webisodes, and we're going to have a kit that will make 24, at least 24, beautiful cards. It's all about a poppy garden, and it's from Hunkydory.
And you're going to have some special cards, a duo slider reveal card.
Easier done than said.
And a domed card. It's just going to be beautiful.
Yes, so that just adds even more. Come play with us. And here is the poppy garden. Now, luxury card kit is not an overstatement.
Right.
Look at all of the goodies that you are going to get.
Nice big thick card kit.
So we'll show you. Now, you do get the idea sheet, so lots of inspiration there. On the back, it's going to show you and give you step-by-step instructions for making the 2 specialty paper engineered cards.
The duo slider reveal card and the scalloped dome card.
Right. But before we get into that, let's just show you. Everything has the gold foiling, and there are 170, and they pop right out.
They do.
Just like that.
I'm always so amazed at that gold, though. It's so shiny, sometimes it sort of overwhelms the camera.
Yes, it does.
Beautiful.
But just beautiful, and many times, like this particular one, there are actually 3 pieces in this one area.
Right, lots of sentiments. I love some of the smaller pieces. You can make gift cards really easy with those.
And you've got borders, you've got all kinds of, everything is poppy. So you're going to have oranges, pinks, reds,
These are the elements of that scalloped dome card that we're talking about. And nice little
the scallop, huh?
Right, and little tabs on there. We'll show you how to put that together. But I love the different colors with each of those.
So you're going to get 4 of those. Is that part of it too?
That is. Okay. Those are the bases. And then you get into the duo slider reveal cards.
And
these are the elements that go on the front and within the card. That's the base itself.
Okay.
Fun little ideas for putting that together. We'll show you that.
What's always true with Hunkydory is that there are 4. You can make 4, and it's in 4 different colors. So that's nice.
And now, for the shape cards, you're also going to get envelopes for shipping. Okay.
Now, I do want to tell you, I know you think we're perfect, but really by now you should know we're not. In Paper Wishes, when in the description, it says that there are 84 foil cardstocks.
Oops.
That would be a typo. A typo. There are 8. I'll show them to you right now. There are 8 foiled and 8 printed. I'm sorry about that, but you kind of knew.
And you'll see that in the product video too. There are 8 and 8.
So here are the 8, and again, you know the adorable scorable. It has the foiling on it, at least
sometimes
on part of them.
You'll find it on just parts of the flowers. You'll find it on the border pieces. Look at those poppies. They're just gorgeous.
And it does have a very fine line of the gold foiling around them. Just really luscious.
And you get reds, oranges, you get a little pink in there. So just a nice combination of poppy-like colors.
Look at that. Then we have 8 that are printed. So it's the same material. It's the adorable scorable. It's just that it is not foiled. So 8 printed, 8 foiled.
Those are the A4 size, 8 1/4 by 11 5/8, I believe. And nice big size and real heavy weight.
Then you're going to get 4 of the envelopes to do the reveal card. You're getting the ribbon, and you're also getting 4 boxes to do the domed scalloped card. So lots of goodies.
Let's see a card.
Let's see a card. Here is our first one. And just a beautiful way to use that topper. And this is also using the
glittered velvet ribbon.
Yes, it comes in a package with all these colors, 36 inches of each.
That's a great set to have. It's very simple to just add a little extra sparkle so you can add shine to that beautiful gold finish.
Now this card is an easel card. And simple to do and a great way to use your Hunkydory pieces.
Right, super simple. We know with an easel card it's going to make a tent like so, and all you have to do to accomplish that is take the front panel of your card and score it right down the center. Then you're going to mount and fold and make sure you put a foam tape die cut right there to hold it up, and that's an easel card.
Just like this one. So we've got to someone very special, and you can adjust how much you want that easel to. If you wanted it to stand up like this, just scoot that piece back. Right. If you want it to be a more more gentle angle like this, just move it forward. So very easy. It's
fun.
You know, that's going to take you about a moment and a half to do. It's
That is
just
pretty
easy.
simple, and you can add some of those beautiful gold jewel border dazzles,
Yes.
and that will just complete the look.
It does beautifully. Now we're going to do a die cut card. This is a center step, which I think is one of the design team's favorite designs.
yeah.
And you can see that the adorable scorable has been used on each of the panels.
Right, I love that. So you can use the paper patterns with the kit to trace and then cut out your adorable scorable.
Right.
This one was used with the border artwork on the bottom. I love that. And then on this piece, the actual die cut border was placed on the center of
Just
that
in the middle.
adorable scorable.
And then I like when things overlap. I just think it's a really nice designer look. A little bit of ribbon, as we did on the first one.
Oh,
and then,
look at the weight. The border is right on top of that die cut in this case.
Of that panel.
That's a neat look too.
So then on the inside, you can elect to do this or not, but wow, for a very special friend is what this one is saying. So very fun way to use that long one, and as you said, adding some dazzles never hurts.
Beautiful. These are kind of beautiful pale colors, but they all kind of gel together really well.
They do. Now our domed piece.
Our
scalloped
dome card.
There you go.
That's the finished look of our scalloped dome, and it is just a beautiful 3D piece. It's got some cut work on the right and the left of that centerpiece. That centerpiece has been pyramid style, paper toll style, stacked on top of each other with foam tape. So you've got that great 3D look. And then it's curved around and placed on the base. I'm going to show you how that part is done.
And there's the back of it,
and
just
there's
so
the
you
back.
can see.
So out of this one sheet, and then with the addition of, so this part came from here, and then you've got the base of the card here. I take these two pieces first.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop these out. In this piece, which, oh, that's beautiful. It's like a watercolor background. There are, let's see if you can see them, there are slits. 1, 2, 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side. So they go all the way through. I love that the back of the card has that artwork too. So you want to make sure you orient it the right way. So this is the back, and that's how that's going to sit. Turn it over and lay that down. And now I've got the piece that's going to create the dome. These tabs are going to bend back, and they're going to fit right through those little slits that I just showed you. And when this domes, when this curves like so, then you've got these pieces to pop out on the sides so that that stands up.
So it's not going to, that piece is not going to be removed. It's still
not
attached,
right,
top and bottom.
Right at the top. I'll show
Right.
you here. Let me pop these out on both sides. The sides pop out, but if you look close here at the top, the cut work stops right there. So I'm trying to show you that it's right here and here that the cut work stops, so it's connected between there. And so the sides here and here, I'm actually going to take my thumb and forefinger and sort of bend them back. I'm sort of curl them a little bit so that they'll dome easily. And then I place those right through those slots in the card. So right through there, there's one. And there's two. I think probably the middle one would be the hardest one to, just because I have to grasp it and get it through that slot there. So you just want to get, I'm sort of trying to pull it from behind too. There we go. Get it through there, and you get the third one in right there. So you do one side. Once you get those through one side, I would go ahead and bend them back either to the right or to the left. It's up to you. And then I would probably zot or tape those down.
Just
real
secure them
quickly.
down,
Right,
right.
secure them. And then you're going to go to this side and do the same thing. Go through those slots, secure them, and then you'll have that dome with this piece in the center. And the piece with the pyramid is going to be just stacked on here. I probably would stack that before I did this. Once you have those through there, you want to cover that up. If we look on the back, Lene chose to use the border strips that are within that same sheet to pop those out and just glue those on top of those, and that hides them nicely.
And everything's on that one sheet, so you can see these are
Right.
These are die cut, so there's going to be multiple pieces.
So you're going
and
to
then
pop those out and stack them on top of
even
each
some
other.
sentiments there. So,
Right. So
again,
fun.
there are going to be 4 of those. So that's a really nice. And our second engineered card is this one.
That
And
is the Duo Slider Reveal card, and you'll see why.
so this ribbon just says, pull me, pull me.
Pretty much.
And there we go.
Ta-da.
Oh, fun.
Isn't that unique?
Look what happens.
Right.
Something's popping from the back and from the center.
So this is a nice little engineered
Yeah.
card from Hunkydory. And I'm going to show you each of the pieces that are used to put that together. It's pretty flat too.
Yeah,
if you turn
it
it
is.
sideways. And it's
It's
got
just right there.
and it's got on the back it's got an easel so that you can
and
pop
our
that
code.
up.
Let's
our little
see.
code.
Well,
it's
we'll
just a
just
little
leave
piece
it
of
there.
sticky note. There we go.
And there's the their little stand, and then
Right.
this.
Pop that
Okay,
piece
so
down.
this goes this way. Push this down, and it's going to slide into that notch so that
And
you
it
can
will
stand it
So
up.
that's a nice little gift for somebody
Yeah.
that can sit on their desk.
Very nice.
And these are the pieces. So you have this piece. This is the base. It is scored here, and there's that easel. When this is put together, it's going to be folded this way and this way, and that easel will pop up in the back. We're going to do that last, but I want to show you that that's what that piece looks like. These are 2 pieces that I popped out of the center, so you've got these 2 slots. Now we've got this backing piece. This is going to go behind, basically inside of the card. So I went ahead and put the ribbon on.
It's so pretty. You're going to hide part of it, huh?
It's all right, it'll come out soon. And what you want to do is make sure this is centered on the inside, on that back piece. So make sure that that's about in the center. You can temporarily place it there with a little temporary glue if you want to, something that will be removed later. And you want to hide it, make sure that it's centered on the back there. Then you take this, let's see. Well, this piece is going to be ready. This is the piece that's going to be centered. I want to be sure I'm centered in the camera. That this is centered over those 2 slots. It's going to be just like that. In order to stick that on there, we're going to use these. There are 4 of these little pieces. 2 of them I put foam tape on the back of. Okay, I'm going to, I forgot my little glue, the red runner glue stick, right.
This one?
Yeah, this also has to be attached on the inside, so I'm going to put a little of that on the back of each one of those and hopefully not promptly stick them to the table.
Right.
Well, it's going to be on the back because they're going to go like this.
Oh, okay.
So that's on the back. I'm going to, I'm not going to remove the foam tape yet, and then I'm going to anchor these by putting them here.
Oh, because they're going to slide in
Right, and so we're centering that piece, and that's where it's going to stick, is right there. It's going to stick, here, let me show you. It's stuck there, okay? It's stuck there. This is now placed over it to cover that piece. Remember, that piece is hiding inside of the card. And I'm going to do the same with this piece. I'm just going to slip that in there. Those are just little, about 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch strips of foam tape. It's okay if they're not exactly even, that
And
works just fine.
That works, but we also have these little 1/4 inch squares that would work very nicely.
That works nicely
so, yeah,
too.
and that's 400 of them.
Now I'm going to remove the foam tape from the top of those. I have 2 more of those little round pieces, and these I'm going to place with that white part directly down on top of the foam tape.
So this becomes the slider mechanism.
It does.
Right.
So it captures those 2 little pieces, and if I grab that with my fingers and move it, now it makes that come up and down like so. I want to make sure it's all the way down at the bottom, and I have ultra tape on those already, so I have some double-sided tape on there. I've removed that, and then I take this piece and I center it right over those pieces. I'm going to keep those little round pieces down at the bottom of it. That's going to cover that up, and this is the piece that's going to cover up that reveal. That's the second part that's the duo reveal. Reveal 2 pieces when it slides up. Foam tape on the right and left, and I used about 1/4 inch wide pieces, or those smaller foam tape pieces you showed would work great for that. Center that right over there. You want to make sure that you're covering the bookmark or that piece, that little card topper piece, and that you are not, you're making sure that it will still move, and it does. It moves like so.
And smoothly.
And it's pretty smoothly, you're right. And then you close it in the back. I'm going to remove the foam tape. I've got it right next to the edge, the ultra tape, excuse me. Got that ready to pull off this way and this way. And then I fold over this part first, and then that part. And I make sure that I don't put it where that easel piece is. I don't want to, so I have a little piece below and then a long strip above it. And then when you close it, you just press it down. Now your easel can be used, and when you turn it over, it's a finished piece. Ta-da!
Right.
And that's how
and
that
then the
one works.
additional that was done on this particular card was a couple more border strips, top and bottom, and then a little sentiment that's been popped up with 2 layers of the foam tape. So really easy. Everything is right
Easy.
there.
You just have to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Attach this, attach that, and it's a beautiful look.
And it's nice to get, okay, face it, you can get the compliments and, oh yes, it just took so much time, when really it just took a few moments, and that's
Right.
nice to have.
Right. So that's a nice little engineered piece, but then you can do
Yes.
something pretty simply with a page.
And scrapbookers, we just want you to know that Hunkydory is for you too. So you
Sure.
don't have to think that, no, you can't get those beautiful pieces to put on your pages, because you
Now,
can.
Sure you can. And this was done with an entire piece of the adorable scoreable. It's placed actually on one of the artful watercolor papers.
I thought that was it, yes.
Right, so it's got that going on behind it. And then the card toppers just placed above each other there. Just beautiful.
And this is have a bright and beautiful birthday, is what the
The
foil
sentiment
piece says.
Right, and it's just foam taped up above one
there
of those
she is,
die cut
having
borders.
exactly that little bit of the velvet glittered ribbon, and that's gorgeous.
Right.
Now we do have one more.
And it's something that I've never seen us do with Hunkydory before, which I like.
This is the Heart Triple Easel. Now it does take 7 pieces to create one card, but let me show you why it's worth it. This is what the recipient sees when she first opens.
Wow.
And we have, oh, isn't that pretty? That's nice. But this can rest like that. Then we have a second one. And then we have a third one. Enjoy
your day.
Right.
To you, my dearest friend. That's just, it's wonderful. And what a beautiful look. I mean, obviously this is a special person to receive this. And the hearts that you see, those are die cuts that come with the die cut card.
Sure.
And they've just been covered with adorable scoreable. And then on each easel, a little card topper or piece or sentiment has been foam taped.
And because it's gold foiling, we've added the gold metallic paper, so it just is a nice offset
It's a
to
nice
the gold
match.
foiling.
And
yes.
I love that the pink jewel border dazzles were used too. It's kind of, aren't they pink? Yeah, pink and
I
white.
think so.
Pink and white.
So there you go. So the Poppy Garden can be used for certainly cards. You've got the 2 engineered cards. You can do the die cut cards. We've shown you 2 of them.
You can do
And you can-
scrapbooking
yes,
pages, and
yes.
it's just a beautiful set. It's a nice, big, beautiful set. Fun to
It
play
is,
with.
absolutely. And please join us tomorrow for day 3 of our week of Webisodes.
Okay.
We'll have another fun surprise.